Newbie, what is your advice for someone trying to be full carnivore but has a massive sweet tooth? Just everyday willpower until you make it and maybe get past it. Oh, bless you. See this face?
Come on.
You want to go to Mama? You want your bubble? She wants some goat milk. There's your goat milk. Get out of here. Let's stop calling it a sweet tooth, newbie. Let's call it what it is. Who knows what it is? What is it called? Sugar addiction, newbie. You're a sugar addict. It's fine to say that. Don't be ashamed of that. I actually want you to be proud of that. I want you to start telling people that when you go to eat with family dinner or go to a restaurant. I want you to start saying, look, I'm a sugar addict, okay? So don't try to tempt me with dessert. Don't say any of that kind of stuff. Don't bring the dessert tray over here. I'm a sugar addict. I have a sugar addiction. It's a real problem, okay? So please tell your waiter, tell your waitress, tell your family members, look, I've got a sugar addiction. I'm trying to break it. Could you help me by not offering me grandma's lemon pie, please? Keep it on that end of the table. You've got to break this addiction, newbie, and it's just like a cigarette addiction. It's just like an alcohol addiction. It's just like a crack cocaine addiction. It's going to take 3 to 21 days of you trying to keep yourself distracted as much as you can. You want to be, because there's two things going on here. You have real hunger once a day, twice a day. You're truly hungry. But right now, that sugar addiction, it feels to you just like hunger. And you fix them both by doing the same thing, eating, right? So what you're going to do is when you start to feel hunger, you're going to eat as much meat and eggs and seafood as you can. You're going to eat until you can't eat another bite. And then if you're still hungry, but you're only hungry for the cookies or the cake or the pie, then you know that's not true hunger. And then you ask yourself this question, okay, newbie, you want some more ribeye? No. You want some more eggs? No. You want some more bacon? Nah. You want some more tuna? Nah. All I want is those cookies. That's bullshit. Sugar addiction is what that is. That's how you tease it out, is you eat the carnivore foods until you can't eat another bite. And then if that little asshole of a voice is still saying, yeah, but there's cookies, that's the sugar addict talking. And it's going to be easier for you to say no to the sugar addiction if you're also not hungry at the same time. That helps a lot of people a lot. Also, making sure you've got an electrolyte supplement. Sometimes that helps. Sometimes a pinch of salt on your tongue when you're really craving the sugar. Sometimes that'll confuse the little voice and knock the edge off of it. But also realize each day that voice is going to get more and more distant. That craving is going to get less and less severe. Each day you stick with this. And you might flub up a time or two. And if you do, good, I'm glad. I don't want you to do it on purpose. But if you do screw up and eat the cookies, that's part of the cycle of breaking the addiction, is accidentally screwing up, because it reinforces the fact that you, my friend, in fact, have a real problem. You might love ribeye steak, but if I said, hey, I'll give you $1,000 if you can go a month without eating ribeye, you'd be like, I can do that. But if I said, hey, I'll give you $1,000 if you go a month without eating anything with sugar in it, you'd be like, I'll try. I need $1,000, but I don't know. That's addiction. You offer the average meth head that here's $1,000 if you don't smoke meth for a month. I'm safe. I'm going to keep my money. They're not going to be able to do that. They're addicted. They'll try for 2 or 3 days. So keep in mind, newbie, about that third day is when it's really going to be talking to you. And that's when you're going to break the cycle by getting up out of your chair, going outside, going for a walk, do some jumping jacks, do something that you're not used to doing. You got to break the frame so that you're not just sitting there stewing in the addiction, knowing where those damn cookies are. Got to break that. First thing is get everything with sugar in it out of your house, get it out of your car, get it out of your office, and tell everybody you know, I'm a sugar addict and I'm trying to break the habit. I don't want to have to go to rehab. Will you please help me by not tempting me? A lot of people are ashamed of it and they hide it and they won't tell their spouse that they're trying to break their sugar habit. They won't tell their mama. They won't tell their coworkers. You need to be brave and proud and tell everybody in your circle of influence, I'm a sugar addict. I'm trying to break it. Please help me. Please help me. People will help you. They're not going to make fun of you much. I'm sure there's that one turd at work who might crack a joke. So what? Who cares? Because if that turd brings in that chocolate cake, everybody else in the office that you've told that you're trying to break your sugar addiction, they're going to start throwing stuff at him and they're going to run him out of there because they're trying to help you. Most people want to help. They just need to know what you need. That makes sense?